Hello, 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 hello. Who's around? Today I'm going to be talking about sound engineering, live sound. Live sound. What's live sound music? Live sound music is the art of playing music in real time. Playing music in real time, what I mean in real time is playing music while the audience, at the same time you have the audience listening, at the same time the music is being exposed in the live version. So with live sound, you don't have to get to the studio. It's not like sitting in the studio where you have to record and edit, mix and master later. So when I mean live sound is live performance of it might be instrumentalists, it might be the artists or whatever. So I actually find myself in a hall now, very huge hall. If you listen, you're going to have about a few seconds pre-delay. Oh! You see, you even have a boxing something in the middle. So this hall is still under chantier. I guess it's going to be a gym. So what I want to teach anyone who's interested in listening today is the art of speaker positioning. Because once you go for weddings these days, you go for marriage, I want to put them for Cameroonian context. When you go for marriage, you go for concert. It might be a huge bar concert which can contain about 5,000 people, like Palais des Sports or more. It might be whatever. It might be even a movie, a theater kind of show. You see, the sound is not equal. Like you listen to sound, people who listen in front listen before those who are seated on the back. So I'm going to give you a few strategies in which you can kill that. You don't need to be a super sound engineer. You see, it's easy. So let me just start. Take a look. This is your stage. Here. Let's say this is your stage. You have people all over your stage. You have people all over this place. Let me see. Is it possible to rotate this camera on the other side? No. On live. You see, this is your stage. Take a look. This is your stage here. This is people everywhere facing this direction. Facing this direction. Like it's full, like heads everywhere. So you find stage where you have situations where you have people playing sound. You have people who are in front here are going to be having the maximum sound. Those who are here, they listen partially. Those who are behind, they don't practically do not hear almost anything. So we want to solve that situation now. Do not carry all your, because most of our sound engineers, they have a concentration on speakers. They think because it's a concert, they just have to put every speaker in front. Like, it's not a bad idea, but if in front, if you have limited people, if the stage, for example, is a small one, and even if it's a small one, you still have to find a way to make the sound, let it sound good. You see, so let's say, for example, sound travels 331.5 meters per second. That means 331.5 meters. You see, sound hits bam after 331 meters before you can start feeling a little bit of delay. Sometimes you find yourself up your home, you see some guy with a knock drum, you see the knock bam before the sound reaches you. You see, so once you have this, you can solve the problem. Like you just see, this is 100 meter. Let's say people, the next people come after another 100 meter, another 100 meters. So this makes 300 meters of space, or 400 meters. of space where you have people, there it becomes very tricky. You see? Come on, watch. This is very educative. Someone is going to learn something. It becomes very tricky. You see? You find now your facade speakers. You position them the studio way. One, can you see? One facing this way and the other one facing this other side. So the sound can take from this angle, the other one takes from this other angle. So it reaches 100 meters. From 100 meters now you can position your next speakers. Because you don't want the sound to come up to 300 meters before you position your next speaker. If not, the delay, the sound before it reaches its first second delay, then you put sound, then it's going to be hitting on a delayed sound. Bish, bish. That means the sound hits bish, it reaches here, then hit bish. At the end of the day, you'll be having two bish, bish, bish. That's why you have some sounds, you hear them 2 times, bish, 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 bish. Because sound comes before they position the next speaker, they position it on a delay distance. So it's good to cut it half. If it's 300 meters, I always like to give from 100 meters, I put sound. From another 100 meters, I put sound. From another 100 meters, I put sound. And it has to be facing your audience. Like it has to be the studio format, like this. Like this. The same thing on the other side. So once you have this now, you're sure of killing your delays. You're sure of even killing, it depends now on the hall. If your hall has some level of acoustics, it's possible to kill the delay totally. So, if you have any problem on sound and speaker positioning, once you have a live concert or in a hall, you can just inbox me and I'm going to give you all the tips, okay?